What's going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are finally here at the last and final node. We have just finished off 5, and we did have to use a sack wave. We had to use Black Bolt to absorb that initial bomb. And of course, as you guys can see here, we're doing difficulty 9 with 45 on the Scourges. So not too shabby, I'd say. And it does get us a new high score there. As you can see, the run score is currently 1.69. So hopefully we can get this one uh, done here, so that way we can get a new record for our high score. Now keep in mind again here, the last node is one-shottable with a big enough Young Avengers team. I just actually turned 70 or sorry 80 87, so I was able to bump up a bunch of these guys up in that process, as well as some tiers. But having said that, it is still a very nasty node, so keep in mind that it is going to require a bit of RNG. And initially, when you start the fight, you get this big Icarus bomb, and with that bomb actually gives us a little bit of an advantage, because if everybody does survive, and they usually do, Squirrel Girl is going to get initial 2 turns. She's going to start with a heal and a ultimate, and then of course we're able to use America Chavez to basically strip the buffs off. Keep in mind as well, Icarus's passive allows him to basically rid himself of all the negatives when he drops below, I think, 40%. So you just have to kind of stomach those hits and kind of get him through. And as you see already, he lost all the negatives, but he's back to full health already. So now that he's kind of got through that, that means at least he won't do it again here. And yeah, he is a monstrous of a character. And sorry, it's a little laggy here, as you guys can see. I gets like that with all the crazy buffs going on, and my phone is my phone's not exactly new, so it's probably overloading the system right now. Anyways, after if you can get through the taunts, after the taunts come off as well, if we can get rid of Sif and Miss Marvel's taunts, then we can resume our target, which is obviously our Icarus there. You want to make sure you can get rid of him, because every single time he takes that turn, he is going to be stealing the death proof from our team. So of course we don't want that. We want to make sure we can focus on him. He's going to do his special, so right here what you want to do is you want to make sure you use the special from Echo. You're going to need it. I've tried the Miles variant on this node, and it's very hard. I think America Chavez is the best one for it, because she gives a little bit more health to everybody. She packs quite a punch as well with that extra DPS and the defense down. And overall, I would say if you have a very strong A-Force or Inhumans team, you might be able to two-shot this. But for me, I've been trying to stick with the one-shot, and if there's like 1 or 2 guys left, great. I can bring in Captain Marvel and JJ and maybe some extras, and get them done. But of course, do keep in mind we don't have Black Bolt anymore, because of the fact that we had to use him to absorb that Zemo ult from Node 5. So we don't have that anymore. So just keep that in mind. And so right here, once you get through the taunts again, because Miss Marvel's taunts are just absolutely annoying, Kate Bishop, use that ultimate when you can, because that's gonna give some blinds. It's gonna flip some negatives onto the board for us. And then it helps us out a lot, because there's a lot of dangerous characters here, and we're very lucky we had some blinds on some key characters like Valkyrie and I think Mighty Thor, and I think I forget who else it was. I think, well, Icarus did have the blind as well, but he cleared it because of his passive. So anyways, very annoying, and it feels like it's gonna be forever, and you guys are gonna have to kind of dance around with this node for a bit, pretty much waiting until Icarus can drop himself. So yeah, it's gonna be annoying, and you just want to take your time with it. Kate Bishop, just keep in mind, even if she has her special up and if she's charged, save it, so that way you can use it immediately right after she uses her ult. So that way she pretty much gets a free turn. She'll get that speed turn meter filled up, and it's gonna give you guys it'll make things a little easier. I found that saving her ult actually, or not her ult, her special, right after her ult, gives her extra turns, because it just fills that speed bar so fast, and then she gets a couple extra little hits in. Whereas if she's charged already, she won't get that turn meter. So Icarus is down, and we can resume our other targets here. And this is, I can't say for sure. I can't say for sure if this is the best attack order, but I found that leaving Valkyrie alone, she always ends up killing one of my characters. So This might just be a personal vendetta of mine, but I actually made it my mission to take her out next. It's just, yeah, like I said, if she's blinded and she's got full charges, I believe she still lands her hits. So it's actually pretty annoying. So you want to make sure you can kind of keep her in control. If she's got offense down and she's got blind, that does mitigate a lot of the damage. So if she's blinded and she's got that offense down, might not be much of an issue. But like I said, I've kind of made it, I don't know if it's a personal vendetta of mine, but there was one node attack attempt I was going here, and we were doing so good, and then all of a sudden, you know, there's like, I think this is the last wave when everyone drops with Black Bolt, and I left her alone because I didn't think she was that bad, and then all of a sudden she just KO two of my characters, like, right, and I think she was blinded too or something. So yeah, it's just extremely frustrating when you guys are getting through this node, and of course that happens to you right kind of near the end. Anyways, once you take her out, you got a couple of extras dropping as well. We got Crystal, and we have Venom, which actually isn't too bad. Venom's quite slow. Crystal, I mean, she's got some deadly AoE, but normally when she AoEs, luckily I think Kate Bishop's gonna be able to kind of land some blinds on her. So yeah, anyways, right after they drop, I mean, I don't think they're dangerous enough that you need to focus on them, especially Venom. Venom's quite slow, so that's okay. I just kind of stay the course, and I focus on the other Asgardian as well, because I've also found that she is also just like her counterpart there with Valkyrie, extremely dangerous as well. If she's blinded and she's got the offense down, same thing. I mean, she's probably not as dangerous, but overall, I'd say these new Asgardians are definitely, if you keep them unchecked, they will be very dangerous for the team. And right here, America Chavez is actually pretty dangerous as well here, but we do have that offense down. Like I said, if they don't have blind or offense down, then I get a little bit more worried, and we should probably, you know, get that evasion, get that defense up. And obviously it depends on your ability cooldowns and everything like that, and some of it's not controllable at times. But as you guys see right here, we use that special, so she gets that turn in again here because we saved it, and look at that, she gets to go again. So that's the reason why I saved the special. If she's charged already, try not to use it. We just don't need to. We're going to use Miss Marvel's ultimate here as well. Use it anytime you can. If you have the scourges that are blocking or causing your abilities to miss or ability block, of course that's not always going to be an option, but if you can do that up. I was doing difficulty 8 with 200 and some scourges, and it was impossible. I could not do this node. For the life of me, I could not do it, so I had to reset, and I went into difficulty 9. And here we are. We're doing this again here, but difficulty 9. So it is what it is. Practice makes perfect, right, guys? So anyways, as you can see here, this is kind of a key situation here, because once we drop Mighty Thor, we are going to get that last wave of Black Bolt and some other nasties dropping on us. So it is very crucial that you can kind of keep some of these guys alive here. See, once I think Miss Marvel drops. Oh, one more, I guess. Oh, I'm wrong here. I thought it was one more, but oh no, never mind. So getting them as low as possible is the strategy. As you can see, we didn't really have a choice because Miss Marvel did taunt, but keeping 2 or 3 of these guys near death gives us a very nice advantage, because that means even when the next wave drops, as you can see here, it's all hands on deck now. We don't need to wait around for these guys to get killed by us. We can just wipe them out. So one down there, Mighty Thor's down. We're gonna heal up here because we're gonna get killed if we don't. Yeah. So once we take out the remaining characters that are kind of low on health there, I'd recommend taking out anybody that you can, but getting that offense down on Black Bolt as fast as you can. We got America Chavez, and we got Sif now. Sif is also another weird one. I just feel like these Asgardians, once they got revamped, I do find that they were quite a bit more dangerous, right? And I think for her, she has that crazy ult of hers that hits like 3 targets. So you want to take care of her as well, but she's blinded and she's got offense down, so that's why we're actually focusing on America Chavez right now. And once we do that, I think just take Sif out as well, because you don't want any issues moving forward. We're gonna try to hopefully not have anyone down us. It's actually funny. I think what ends up happening near the end here, if I recall, is Squirrel Girl actually does die on us. So you guys will see that, and we do actually manage. Oh, there you go. Speak of the devil. Okay, so she dies on us. I just didn't remember when. But it's actually not that bad because, yes, there's 5 characters left. We also have our Inhumans and our A-Force team. So at this point, when I was going through this, I said, you know what? Let's just see where this takes us. So we kind of just stay on track here. We do have a whole bunch of ultimates and cooldowns ready to go right now because we were ready. We were trying to get things saved up before this wave drop. Obviously, it didn't happen the way we wanted it to because Miss Marvel taunted. But nonetheless, you always want to make sure you can string these guys and get them down to the red as fast as you can before the next wave drops. And I think it was about 6 minions dropping at the 6 mark brings the next wave or whatever, or when there were 6 on the board. So I don't know if that makes sense, but if you go backwards on the video, I'm sure you can kind of see when it dropped. Anyhow, again here, Kate Bishop, we're going to use her special because we saved it, and then that gives her an extra turn as well. Black Bolt is down, and of course, by the process of largest health to lowest, we are going after Crystal, even though she is blinded, and she's pretty much got a whole bunch of negatives on her. She's probably not going to be an issue. Going after weapon, X23 is probably a good option as well because she is quite squishy, but if you leave her alone, she can just kind of go on a freaking rampage. So we're gonna take our luck here on her, get the offense down going, and as you can see here, America Chavez laying that defense down and just laying the beat down on her. Just absolute crazy amount of damage. It doesn't look like it's a lot of damage, but trust me, it's a lot of damage, especially for this game mode. Yeah, if you can take a good chunk of their health with their defense down. So right here, we got that special again, and we don't use it because we're saving it for the ultimate. We don't want to assume anything here at this point, but yes, we're going to get that defense down. Boom, boom, look at that. Get that good amount of damage in. Just all those crits, they add up. And thank you. We're going to get some blinds across, random misses. We don't care about Miss Marvel there because she is quite slow as well, just like Venom, and especially because there's no Young Avengers left to help her. She doesn't really get any assists. And then right here, guys, we're going to use the ult. Boom. So now her charge is off, and now she can basically get 2 more turns when she comes back around. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. We're going to speed this up because I think you guys get it now. We've pretty much got to the end here. And yeah, I think hopefully, like I said already, if you can't do it in one shot like the way I did it, not the end of the world, because we do have some other teams we can use. And very funny enough, I was putting in a lot of resources into the A-Force as well, because they're actually quite good on war, actually. So it actually, you know what, I try to tell myself, hey, I can use them as another war team. But overall, I mean, I'm very glad we were able to do it in one shot, and then that way, you know, we don't have to worry about we don't have to worry about if Captain Marvel and JJ can get the job done for us. So Spider-Woman actually too, and who's the fourth? Nico. But yeah, they're not that great. So new high score. This is awesome for us because we weren't able to do difficulty 8 with the 200 Scourgers. So this actually works out great for us, and so glad we got this done, guys. Hopefully this has helped you guys out. I might try some higher difficulty here if time permits. Obviously, we don't have that much time left, but overall, I'd say hopefully we can get ourselves at least a 5 or a 6 on her, and yeah, hopefully this has helped you guys out. We will catch you guys in the next one.